Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where you don't get the sugar-coated dealership rehearsals, you don't get the polished marketing lines, and you definitely don't get the same boring stuff you've heard 100 times before. Here, it's always the raw, unfiltered truth about the cars you actually care about. And today, we're putting one of MG's most important SUVs under the spotlight, up the 2026 MG HS. MG has been making waves in recent years with their sharp designs, competitive pricing, and tech-packed interiors, but does the new HS live up to the hype? Or is it just another crossover lost in the crowd? That's exactly what we're about to find out. Exterior. Let's start with the way this thing looks because, let's be real, that's the first thing anyone notices. At the front, the 2026 MG HS has been given a more premium face compared to the outgoing model. The grille is wider, bolder, and framed with a thick chrome surround that gives it presence without being too flashy. The MG badge sits proudly at the center, larger than before, almost daring you to notice it. The headlights are slimmer and more aggressive, running with full LED tech and a sharper daytime running light signature that almost looks like a pair of eagle eyes staring you down. The bumper has grown more sculpted too, with angular rear intakes that make the whole front look more athletic. It's modern, it's confident, and it definitely punches above its price bracket in terms of design appeal. Move to the side profile and things get even more interesting. The HS carries that traditional SUV stance with a strong shoulder line that runs cleanly from the headlights to the taillights. The wheel arches are slightly more flared, housing alloys that now range up to 20 inches depending on the trim. Those wheels have a new turbine-inspired design that gives off a sporty vibe. The chrome accents along the window line add just the right touch of sophistication, and the floating roof effect created by the blacked-out pillars makes the SUV look sleeker and more dynamic than before. There's also a new character line lower down that catches the light beautifully and adds some extra depth to the profile. It's one of those designs that doesn't try too hard, but it nails the balance between sporty and premium. Swing around to the back and MG has gone for a clean but powerful look. The taillights are fully LED and feature a connected light bar across the tailgate, something that's becoming a trend, but MG has executed it in a way that feels fresh. The lights stretch wide, making the car appear broader and more planted. The rear bumper integrates faux exhaust tips within a gloss black diffuser-like insert, which might not be real but still adds to the visual punch. A subtle roof spoiler with the high-mounted brake light finishes things off. It's tidy, it's stylish, and it matches the bold front end without being overdone. From every angle, the 2026 HS gives off a confident vibe, almost like MG knows it's ready to compete head-to-head with bigger names. Interior. Step inside and the real surprise hits you. MG has clearly worked overtime to elevate cabin quality. The interior is where buyers spend most of their time, and the HS makes sure it leaves a solid impression. The dashboard layout is minimalist yet premium, with a large floating touchscreen taking center stage. This new infotainment system is bigger, sharper, and finally faster compared to the laggy units of older MGs. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while also including MG's own connected features like remote start, climate control, and even vehicle tracking. The digital driver's display behind the steering wheel is crisp and customizable, giving you everything from speed and navigation to driver assist graphics. Materials have taken a huge step up too. Soft touch surfaces cover the upper dashboard and door panels, while real stitching adds to the upscale feel. Depending on the trim, you can even get leather seats with perforation and contrast piping, which wouldn't look out of place in a much more expensive SUV. Space-wise, the HS still plays to its strengths. It's roomy enough for a family, with generous legroom in the back and a wide, flat floor that makes long trips comfortable for 3 passengers. The panoramic sunroof floods the cabin with light, giving it an airy feel, while features like ambient lighting, ventilated seats, and a premium audio system push the premium vibes even further. MG has finally gotten to the point where its interiors aren't just about value for money, they're genuinely desirable. Of course, looks and comfort are one thing, but what about performance? The 2026 MG HS comes with multiple powertrain options depending on the market, and this flexibility is a smart move. The base engine is a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing around 170 horsepower, paired to either a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. It's a solid engine for daily driving, with enough punch to handle city traffic and highway overtakes without feeling strained. Then there's the 2.0-liter turbo option, which pushes things closer to 220 horsepower and adds all-wheel drive to the mix. This one transforms the HS from just a family SUV into something with a bit of a sporty edge. But the real headline for 2026 is the plug-in hybrid version. MG has paired the 1.5 turbo with an electric motor and a battery pack, giving it a combined output of around 280 horsepower. More importantly, it offers an all-electric range of about 65 kilometers, which means for most urban commutes, you could drive it as a pure EV. The transition between electric and petrol is smooth, and the system gives you that instant torque kick you expect from electrification. It makes the HS not only quicker but also greener, appealing to buyers who want efficiency without sacrificing performance. Ride quality remains one of the HS's strong suits. It's comfortable, absorbs bumps well, and keeps things refined even at higher speeds. The steering isn't razor sharp, but it's light and predictable, which is exactly what most SUV buyers want. Now, all of this would fall apart if MG got the pricing wrong, but that's where this SUV really shines. MG has always positioned itself as a value-for-money brand, and the HS continues that strategy. While final pricing varies by region, the starting price is expected to undercut rivals like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Hyundai Tucson by a noticeable margin. Even the higher trims with hybrid powertrains and premium features stay well below what you'd pay for similar setups from Japanese or Korean competitors. MG isn't just offering affordability, it's offering features and design that make you question why you'd pay more elsewhere. So, after spending time with the 2026 MG HS, what's the verdict? It's clear that MG has matured massively with this SUV. The exterior is stylish without being over the top, the interior feels premium and packed with tech. The performance options cover everyone from budget-conscious drivers to eco-minded families, and the pricing makes it a tempting package. Is it perfect? Not exactly. The steering still lacks some engagement for enthusiasts, and long-term reliability is still something MG is working to prove against established players. But for buyers who want modern design, tech, and value, the 2026 HS is a very serious contender. And that wraps up our review of the 2026 MG HS. If you're looking for an SUV that looks sharp, feels premium, and won't empty your wallet, this one definitely deserves a spot on your short list. But as always, here on Car Flash, I want to hear what you think. Does the MG HS have what it takes to stand up against the giants of the SUV world, or would you still go with the more traditional brand? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit like if you enjoyed the review, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next unfiltered look at the cars that matter. Until next time, this is Car Flash, signing off with another raw, real, and honest review.